Today, we're stepping inside one of the most luxurious suites on board the brand new NCL Aqua. We are in room 15210. Now, this is the 3-bedroom duplex suite with large balcony. And yes, you heard that right. I said duplex. We will look at the room and check out everything it has to offer before looking at the rest of the haven areas that you get access to on board this ship. But is this all as perfect as it may seem? Stick around to the end to find out a few surprising and shocking things about this room. Welcome to our room. We are in room 15210, and this is the Haven's brand new 3-bedroom suite, and it's pretty darn cool. Let's start with the first bedroom on the first floor. Come on this way. This is gonna be Poppy's room. So you've got a nice little twin bed here, which is perfect for a kiddo. You've got some extra storage down here. They're decently deep and decently wide. You have a nice little desk right here, along with some little lights that you can, there we go. Oh, there's a nightlight above Jack that just turned blue. That's fun. Sorry, haven't totally played with that. You've got 2 outlets, a USB and a USB-C, a nice little poof to sit on, and then right here is another cabinet, or just a cabinet. You've got your slippers, some hanging space, and then you also, I'm gonna kind of get in this shot here, but you also have some extra drawer space as well, which is nice to have. And there is also a little shelf on this one here. It's kind of hard to see, I know, but there's a good amount of space in here for sure. So there's actually a little bit more storage in here as well. This right here is all extra cabinets. So a lot of storage space in here. They're not super deep. They're probably like 6-7 inches deep, but it's a good extra space to store a bunch of stuff. So, and you have a nice little shelf here as well. So plenty of storage in this first bedroom. Now this bedroom also has its own bathroom. If we come this way, so you have your own bathroom right here. It has a full shower, sink, and toilet. So not only is this the bathroom for this room, this also functions as the guest bathroom for the suite, because this door right here opens on up and we are back in the hallway. So let's go check out the rest of this amazing room. So right by the front door, in between the other bedroom and the bathroom, there's these 2 hooks. It's just kind of helpful if you need to have a coat or your keys or any of those extra things. So right by the front door here, you also have your controls right. You have your controls right when you walk in, so you can do hot, cold, do not disturb, makeup room, and then your main lights for the room. They do leave you this key card, so you do need to keep that in there to have all the lights working and stuff, but you don't need to use your own. They just leave that one in there for you. Okay, so then after this first bedroom, you come down this beautiful hall. You have plenty of storage all in these. There's lots of cabinets with some of your extra information, very deep cabinetry. And then you come in, let's start over here first. You got a nice little table that seats 4 people. This is where you'll get your fresh fruit and your little snacks every day. And then over here is your little coffee bar. You've got a phone, your in-room dining service. There is another plug and 2 plugs, a USB and a USB-C over here. Your coffee maker with all of your espresso, tea, milks, sugar. And then under that, you have a drawer that has a wine opener, cups, as well as some silverware, some extra cups up here as well. And then this one has your ice thing, some extra glasses, as well as a little mini fridge. Waters now are no longer included. So that's part of their new package. Up here you have another tiny little cabinet, lit very nicely. Glasses, very narrow, will literally just fit your glassware. Ooh, sorry, that was loud. Now let's go this way. And you have a lovely large couch. This is a good sized couch. This does pull out into another bed in case you do need it. A good sized TV here, some extra lights, some more controls for the lights. There's a lot of controls in this room, whether it's your lights or your blinds, lots and lots of controls. Nice little coffee table, nothing for storage. Let's see, this does rotate a little bit and come out, so if you really wanted it to kind of sit like this while you're sitting on the couch, you can enjoy the TV great like that. Now, since we're on this floor, we might as well go check out the outdoor space. So you've got two doors, this one and the one in front of the table. You come on out here, and then you have two lovely loungers. These do recline, so if you want to kind of lay back a little bit more, you can do so. And then you have a nice, lovely table that seats 4 people as well. The only thing though about this room that is interesting, so if you're on this side, just to take note, you do have when I say obstructed, if you look this way, nothing's obstructing it, but you do have a slightly obstructed view with the slide. But I don't know, it might be fun to sit out here and watch some people get stuck in the slide in this little clear bit. So yeah, let's go check out the rest of this amazing room. Come on. Now, for the second floor on this amazing suite, I think this might be the part that makes it so much more fun, is that there are stairs. So first, let's head this way. Once you come up the stairs, you do have another door right here, and this one is key card access. So this is the 16th floor. You can come in from the 16th floor and not have to take the elevator down. So just a nice little, another entryway. Let's check out this bedroom. So you do have a king-size bed in here. You also have your own controls for the AC, for heating and cooling in this room on its own. All of your light fixtures are right here. King-size bed, 2 side tables, and the side tables, I'll show you that one. There is some extra storage in them as well as underneath the bed, but I'll show you this one right here. So that is a very good size drawer space, and then there are drawers here as well. I'm in the wrong spot to show you that, but there are very large drawers there as well on either side of the bed. You also have a lovely, very large TV, perfect for watching TV in bed. So you do have a good drawer on either side of the bed. Not so sure where you keep your luggage, but you've got both of those, and then, I remember where it was. Come this way, come on in. You do have to close this door, and then you have a closet here with some more extra drawers, a good sized safe. Let's see if it's big. Not big enough for a laptop, it is kind of short. And then your hanging space right here with your robe as well as slippers. Now let's go check out the bathroom that is attached to this room. And then if you come on this way, there's a total of 3 bathrooms in this room, in this whole suite, which is pretty awesome. So you've got a good sized little sink here. You've got upgraded bathroom amenities in all of the rooms, the L'Occitane products. You have a shower and a toilet, rainfall shower head, all fantastic size. Perfect, ideal for a couple in here. Now let's go check out the last bedroom. Okay, so as you're making your way to this 3rd bedroom, which would be considered the master, you do have some extra storage here, so you've got some extra towels. Basically the same thing on either side. Not super deep, but it is a good little extra storage space. And then we will go into another fantastic bedroom. So you have another king-size bed here. You've got the nice detail on the wall. You've got a good amount of storage. Oh, this is different. Let me make sure the other room doesn't have it. So this lifts up, and this is where you can store your luggage under here. which is handy. I'll double check that other room. It also has the same pull-out drawers on the side as well. You've got a very good sized closet here with a safe and some extra drawer space. And then your hanging space with a big umbrella, your robes, and your slippers. Let's see. On this side here, you do have your phone. You have the controls for the lights as well as the blinds and everything. You have 2 plugs, a USB and a USB-C. Let's check what the other side of the bed has. You got the exact same thing on the other side. So both sides are even. I will say this one does have the extra drawer with the nightstand where that one does not. And then let's come this way. Then this way you have a very large TV, a little makeup mirror here. Sorry, they're doing something above us. Some extra storage space. That's interesting. Don't know why there's a vent there, but you got some extra storage space. You have your hair dryer here, just a basic normal hair dryer. A little poof to sit on. And then let's go into the bathroom. Now, if I had anything negative to say about this room, it is the size of the shower. I'm pretty sure this is the smallest shower in all 3 rooms, which is an interesting choice for the master, but this is your shower, upgraded amenities again, the L'Occitane products, rainfall shower head. You have a nice little bench, a little shelf in there, and then in here is your little toilet closet, and then your big sink. You do have a little bit of storage space right here, another hair dryer in case you both need to do your hair. Upgraded products, you got shower poofs and all the Q-tips and all that kind of stuff. There are 2 faucets. Just noticed that, sorry. So it's not a dual sink, it's one big humongous sink, but you do have 2 faucets, so I guess that's nice. You have a little bit of storage space on the side, not too much. And then you do have this amazing view, which you can control with the little remote on the side. We are currently in the port of Miami right now, so that is what you're seeing. And then you also have your controls as well in the bathroom here, as well as some little hooks up here. Now, let's take a peek at the window in this master bedroom because it is going to be nice to wake up to this amazing view. Again, you do see the slide slightly, but it is a nice big window. Okay, so scratch what I said about having no idea where to put your luggage. It's a little tight and it's a little awkward, but this does lift up to put your luggage under here. Now, granted, in this room, I'm not quite sure how you're gonna do that and maneuver that to get it under there, but it is an option to put your luggage under there. And so this is the amazing room, the 3-bedroom in the Haven, new category for the NCL Aqua. With that, now let's go and check out the Haven Lounge, restaurant, and sun deck and give you a peek at what that has and everything else that is included with this amazing room. Come on. So this door here is another access point, but for this room, let's go out first. We are right next to the entrance to the Haven. Now, if you happen to be at the other side of these 2 bedrooms, you do not have that access. That door is a crew-only door. So you could come just around and use this one, or you could just go to the elevators and go down. But just something to note, this side, yes, you do have the slide, but it is definitely very convenient to have that door and access where the Haven Lounge is, the restaurant, and all the other stuff extremely easily. As we leave our room to go check out the rest of the Haven, I do just want to mention stay tuned till the end, where we're going to kind of talk about any cons that we may have had about this room at the end of this episode. The first thing you will run into is the lounge area. I will say, having been on the Prima, this space is a lot larger and a way better layout. It has a lot more seats, and the bar is very similar, but the seating area is laid out so much better than the Prima. If you've enjoyed this content so far, we'd love it if you'd hit that like button, as well as subscribe if you haven't already, as well as the notification bell to keep yourself updated on all our new episodes. And then right here is the large desk that has all the concierge as well as the elevators. Head down this way, and this is the restaurant. And then right before you hit the restaurant, there is a bathroom right here. And so you just kind of wave your hand over this, it opens up. Nice little wash area. You have a men's bathroom as well as a women's bathroom, and then an accessible. I'll show you what the women's one looks like. Come in here, there's 2 stalls, and as well as a sink with a mirror. And right past those bathrooms, you will find the Haven restaurant. There is a hostess table where they will get you a seat. You do not need reservations for the Haven. It is first come, first serve. But with that being said, we've never waited more than a few minutes to actually get a seat. And usually when it is a wait, it's more so of putting some tables together. Now let's head outside and head up to the top outdoor deck. This top deck is 16 plus, so just keep that in mind in case you do have kiddos. Be respectful of that. You go up these flight of stairs, they're pretty much right when you come out of that door, and there is a bunch of loungers and couches, and there's as well as 2 hot tubs and a shower right next to the hot tubs. And this is just a very relaxing, peaceful sun deck. And just off those hot tubs, there is a shower, so feel free to use that before or after your hot tub. From this upper sun deck, you can look down onto the lower sun deck, and this one is accessible to everybody, including children, so just also keep that in mind. That is where you will find your big pool, and we will go down there in a second to check it out fully. Now in the corner, right by the stairs where we first came up, you will find towels as well as garbage in case you need it, as well as a smoking area. It is very small, but that is where you will find the smoking area for the Haven guests. Now let's head back downstairs to check out the main sun deck. Now this one is on 16, and it is directly off of the lounge/concierge area. You first come out, you've got your towels, and then it leads you into some loungers on the right side and then the bar on the left side. Now the bar is open when it is typical pool hours. At the time of filming this, it was obviously closed, but you've got lots of different places to grab some towels and many loungers, as well as a nice sized pool. And again, kids are allowed in this, so just keep that in mind in case you are looking at booking the Haven. You may have some children in this pool. And if you're facing the pool, directly behind you, you will find a sauna as well as an ice room. Now you can only access these if you are Haven guests. There are showers on both sides before you enter and exit the sauna, and the exact same thing for the ice room. It is a good sized sauna. Then here is the ice room. I will say, having gone in the ice room a few times, it did not get super cold. Now granted, that is coming from somebody who lives in Colorado and is used to the cold, so at least go in and check out the cold room for yourself. On the opposite side of the bar where you come out, there is outdoor dining for the Haven restaurant. So if you do not want to dine inside, you can dine al fresco outside. It is under shade, so do not worry about the sun. And there is more loungers directly on the opposite side of those tables as well. Now, directly next to concierge, you will find the Haven elevators. These elevators do go to every single floor on the ship. Everything but this one is the Haven floor. There is a keycard access, so you will need your keycard in order to access these elevators. Okay, so we have been in this room now for 4 nights. So just a few little things to note. Biggest one, if you are staying in this room, whatever is above this, which I'm pretty sure is the Vibe Beach Club, is very loud.
Yes, but it's just furniture moving. It's not like loud as in music playing. It's just
Correct.
loud.
Yes, it's like, I'll note the times below when I show you the noises, but it's just furniture loud, but it wakes you up. So I just think that's something to keep in mind. It is definitely louder in the master, but you do hear it in the other bedroom upstairs as well. You don't really hear it as much down here, but on the first floor.
Yep.
But it is definitely something to note if you are going to book this room, that you may have some decently loud noises throughout the day and night.
Yes.
Any other quirks? There is a hairdryer in the master, but not in the other king size room up at the top. So that person either needs to use the master's bedroom, which has 2 hairdryers in it, or come down to the first floor and use the bathroom with the like little room. We had this issue when booking. I don't know if they have since fixed it, but this room is supposed to hold something like at least 7, from what I'm thinking in my head, at minimum 7 people. And when we were booking it, we had an issue trying to find an actual sailing that we could do that allowed us to have 5 people on the sailing, because this one is tied to whatever tender boat it's tied to. It ends up limiting the amount of people in this room, which I find to be very interesting. You would think if you had this big of a room, you'd want to fix that. So they may have, but at the time that we booked it, that was our biggest issue, was finding one that would allow us to actually fit 5 people in it. But otherwise, everything else was fantastic in this room.
Yep.
Till next time, get out and live a little. Bye, guys.